Hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining this monthly reading. This time, we're going to do your August 2025 monthly energy check. As usual, we're going to use Oracle of the Mythic Heroes and Oracle of the Celestial Deities. If you're a sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign in Gemini, this could be the reading for you. All right. Now, first of all, let's pull 3 cards, right, from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. Let's have a look at what is your current energy, what could be blocking you, and also what could be helping you during this period of time. First card, Hercules, God of Strength. What could be hindering you is Jupiter. What could be helping you during this period of time is Orpheus. Beautiful, Gemini. Okay, look, one of the most important things that I'm seeing here for you is that you're waiting for some kind of divine timing here. I guess maybe in a way, many of us are the same. Hercules is telling me that you have been trying to, do your best, basically trying to move forward and manifest the success, the victory, right, or the relationship for a long time. The Hercules energy is telling me that you have been very strong and you haven't, given up on anything. You've been pushing, you've been fighting, and I just want you to really pat yourself on the shoulder and tell yourself that you've done an amazing job. I love this energy. But because right now, Jupiter is the energy that is blocking you. In ancient Roman mythology, Jupiter is the father of Hercules. So when you can imagine when this energy is blocking Hercules, it's really saying that the protective father figure was not there. So for many of you guys, this could be about, for example, literally, right? This could manifest itself in some kind of father-children relationship. Maybe there's a part of you that is feeling that you are not able to connect with your father, not being able to connect with the so-called divine masculine energy. And for some of you guys, this could also be simply saying that maybe you have been waiting for that Jupiterian expansion in your life, but somehow there's a lack of opportunity at this moment. And thus, you're feeling a little bit alone in this. You're feeling a little bit like, okay, I'm trying to push, I'm trying to do everything on my own. When will help come to me? When will the divine protection come to me? When will I get what I want? And that is why the third card showing up as Orpheus is really telling you that actually during this period of time, first of all, you do have some friends who is able to give you the support and be sort of like a comrade there for you. One of the things you will need to know is that both Hercules and Orpheus are a part of the crew, right? In Jason and the Argonauts. So in a way, Orpheus and Hercules are colleagues, to put in a more obvious way, yeah? And also Orpheus, this card has a lot to do with your personal healing. And I really want you to know, Gemini, is that during this period of time, you don't have to see your life as something only you are, doing all the work and finding your light for, right? And if you don't do this, nobody's gonna do this. The Hercules energy really tells you that you are already very strong. And so sometimes it's also important for you to know how to take a rest, how to heal your old wound, and how to give yourself the love and compassion that you need. Opportunities are not that far away from you, honestly, right? As all of you guys know, the planet Uranus is entering Gemini very, very soon in July, and it's going to stay in the zodiac sign Gemini for the next 7 years. Whenever Uranus comes into our lives, it brings a lot of changes and brings a lot of new ideas, new inspirations, and also new people. So this energy really tells me that if you have been feeling a little bit, difficult and doing everything and just really pushing really hard, give yourself time to rest and give yourself some love, right? And the healing time. Very good. Now let's pull some cards from tarot, all right? Let's see what's your communication and your interaction with the people around you. Let's have a look at your work and also relationship, all right? Thank you, Geminis. All right. Let's get 3 cards, all right? Very good. All right, first card, For your communication, we got the Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant energy usually is talking about some kind of conversation or dialogue with maybe the government or maybe with a major corporation, in your life at this moment. Maybe you are having some kind of negotiation with your company or with your local church, with some kind of like structure there. Now, do you remember earlier we talked about, father issues, right? With Jupiter and Hercules, maybe the father was absent. This kind of could also be talking about you dealing with a masculine figure, right, in your life who is higher up there. Could be a father, could be a grandfather, or could even be about a big boss, right, and that you work under. Okay. Now, at a very spiritual level, and the heart and energy is also talking about following the tradition, following the divine guidance, right? This could also be talking about maybe during this period of time, you are very conservative with your communication, right? You're trying to follow the rules, trying to follow what is already been, there, right, under the structure and what you can do. All right, so that's not nothing bad. Let's have a look at your career and let's have a look at what is paired up with the Hierophant. For your work, we've got Two of Wands. Very good. Okay. Now, the Two of Wands with the Hierophant sitting together, it's like what I said, right? This could be about an organization that you're negotiating with or talking to. And the Two of Wands just bring this a further sense of luxury into it. So this could be about with a company that has a lot of money, maybe a national, right, office, a company that has a global presence, right, something like that. The Two of Wands by itself is also nice. This could be talking about you dealing with clients or companies. Maybe you're running a project or dealing with some work thing with a company that has an international presence, or dealing with clients, right, or project over far away or overseas, right? Things like that. Very, very nice. I usually like Two of Wands energy. Now, this could also be saying that if you're planning something, okay, if you're thinking, whether I should, take a leap of faith into this, whether I should do that, the energy tells you that yes, it is. However, because you got the Hierophant right next to them, this is telling you that you will be able to work on this and achieve this under some kind of structure, or this could be about some kind of useful guidance from older people to you. Okay, very good. Now let's have a look at what is your love life. And we have got Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, love this card. Now, so Gemini, if you're single, this could be a great month for you to open your heart, right? Finding someone you're attracted to, you love, you want to talk to. And I really feel that this energy tells you that you really, really have to be open. Sometimes when we're seeing attraction, when we're really feel that, wow, is this something coming to me, right? It requires us to really open ourselves up, right, to this attraction, and this will further, maybe help you lead you to the next step. Remember, Orpheus card on top is really guiding you and helping you, and the Orpheus is about healing. So for a lot of Geminis, okay, maybe you went through a very difficult time in relationships in the past as well. Breakups, right? Disappointment, betrayals, or whatever things that you experienced. This Ace of Cups tells you that don't shut down your emotional life. There's someone, maybe they have their eyes on you, and it's important that you give it a chance, right? Open yourself up towards new attraction and new love again. Specifically, with Ace of Cups mirroring the Two of Wands, this could also be about someone who is a little bit far away from you. Okay, maybe you're communicating with someone this month who is far away, who lives in a different city or a different country. And by the way, the Hierophant in the middle gives me this energy that maybe you are also trying to be more proper. So one of the scenarios I'm actually seeing in here is that you're talking to someone, you are talking to someone, but you're a little bit afraid of being too fast, or you're trying to speak to them in a more polite or more respectful way, right? Rather than, going too quickly, or, going to the sexual part, right, of it, right? Because Hierophant gives me this feeling about maybe you're trying to do this more properly. Maybe you are trying to take your time to develop certain connections or develop this new love, right? You want to take your time to do it. Okay. No, nothing wrong about that, but I'm definitely see some kind of love interest there if you're single. Okay. Now, if you're already partnered, Gemini, this could just be telling you that during this month, there's a very good opportunity for you to open yourself up and rekindle that passion with your partner. All right. Very, very nice. Specifically, if you're already with someone, then the Hierophant is very much talking about the marriage that you're already in. Okay. Beautiful. Healing definitely is a major theme, okay? It's especially in love. Orpheus is healing, Ace of Cups is healing, all right? Thank you. One card for Gemini. What's the overall guidance or advice for the month of August? And we have got a great Midas. This is what I mean, Gemini. You need to be more open, okay? I think a lot of the guys maybe is experiencing something a bit like once bitten, twice shy, if you know what I mean. And I get that. If we have experienced something very, very heart-wrenching, and now you're saying, okay, just do something again, right? In exactly the same way, you might be very scared. Maybe we're scared that are we going to be fooled again? Are we going to be tricked again? Are we going to be hurt again? Things like that. So I really want you guys to know that, of course, we're not going to randomly just trust people and give people everything, but it's also important that you are giving them a chance to really prove themselves to you, that they are the right friend to you, they are the right partner to you, they're the right person for you to work with, right? And this will really sort of like open yourself up towards a completely new path, which will give you a lot of joy and happiness. So be open-minded, okay? By the way, the Midas card is related to Taurus, okay? On this card, you got Hierophant card, which is also Taurus. Now, of course, we have already passed the Taurus time. However, we do have our full moon in Taurus around the month of November. Okay, I think it's for this year. It's gonna be around like early November, mid-November, that period of time. But of course, you can give it a little bit leeway, right? Maybe October, second half of October, November, and also early December. I think by that time you will have a very clear idea about what this connection means, what this opening yourself up means. All right. And by, I think, the full moon in Taurus, you're gonna see something very, very interesting about it. And this will give you a much clearer a picture, right, about what you should do and what this Ace of Cups is all about in love. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. This is a reading for you. If you enjoy the reading, remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful month. See you later.